Whoa, it's been a year already? Congratulations on another successful orbit around the sun. Congratulations on being a passive participant during your biological formation. Congratulations on utilizing stock video so you don't have to film this part. Congratulations on making yet another video about mental health that nobody asked for. Congratulations on cutting down your student debt by calling it quits on year 3. Congratulations on constructing a compelling narrative where you're the victim of external pressures and are free from any internal responsibility for your unsatisfactory life. Congratulations on realizing that this segment's been dragging on a bit too long and it's time to move on. And finally, congrats on fully realizing that you are a worthless piece of—
Whoa! We are rapidly approaching average view duration. How many of you are still here? We got mom and dad. Check. Hi. The rest of my family. Well, not all of you actually. Yeah, maybe 4. Kind of generous. And my subscribers, yeah, you guys are watching, so I should expect 0.3% of you to be watching. And most of you have already clicked off after you realize this isn't a snake video. So, gotta keep this thing rolling. Here's a skit. Oh, are you guys having a meeting here?
Not really.
Kinda.
We're always here.
Okay, cool. I actually had an idea I wanted to run by you guys. I'm pretty excited about it. So, you know how last year we had a little birthday video, and this year I wanted to do that again, but not the same thing. I wanted to have like shorter segments and some skits in there to keep people's attention, but I need to know if you guys are on board with that. Boys.
No one
Never
will
cool
watch
to
this.
watch.
Too depressing. You're not fun.
Nobody likes you.
You're a failure.
Have a good weekend. Yeah, bye. Yes. I got the house to myself. 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 I got the... Fuck me. Oh, hey, good to see you. How are you doing?
Great. This question again? Are you asking me how I'm doing today, or are you asking how my overall trend has been? Because today's been filled with less self-loathing and internal turmoil, so I'm inclined to give you a more positive answer. But if you're asking how I'm doing in a general sense, then I'd say the trend has not been so good. Also, I'm not sure how to answer this in light of the fact that externally, or logistically, I'm doing well. I mean, I'm not scrounging around for food, and I'm not seeking shelter in the evenings, but internally, I'm not satisfied with life, nor have I found meaning or purpose to latch onto. Also, I'm fairly aware that this is most likely a suggestive question, but when did it become my responsibility to placate or curate my answers to satiate your disingenuous inquiry into my personal life? Perhaps it's your responsibility to refrain from asking questions you don't want the answer to. This is a great thought experiment and all, but give them an answer to the question. Okay, guess I'll give them the universally accepted answer.
I'm doing okay. Welcome back to the only news show with the facts. I'm your host, a Caucasian male, in a shirt that's way too tight. Here with me today is someone with a first name and a respectable job title. Can you help us break down the facts? Yes, of course. Thank you for having me. I would like to point out that these facts and the data are subjective in their nature. Everything comes down to sample size and the geopolitical environment in which these samples were gathered. So in actuality, anything can be proven as factual if the research parameters are constrained to a certain degree. That sounds a little too ambiguous for me. After all, I am a red-blooded American. There's no other kind. And if you're like me, you like to simplify the world down in support of one of 2 major political parties, one of which I've built my personal identity around. Well, okay, that's actually part of the problem. this binary way of thinking where everything needs to fit in political extremes creates an environment where differing opinions are viewed as an attack on our personality, identity, and our makeup as an individual, and very little effort is put in diving deeper than the surface level execution, which is important. But we rarely try to understand the more altruistic intent behind some of these ideas and these executions, and so the result is a society where we are way too quick to label ideas and people as idiotic and nonsensical. And
Well, that's enough critical thinking and existentialism for one day. Thank you for coming on the show and sharing your unique opinion. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with some more facts after this quick commercial break. Brought to you courtesy of your cable service provider, a service you pay handsomely for. Hey there, that's right, it's sponsor time. Did you know that up to 46% of your recyclables never make it to a recycling plant? So they're just out there polluting the earth somewhere in a landfill. But that's where today's sponsor comes in. Goodbye Waste sends you a box every week. And normally we're super excited about unboxing videos and seeing what we got. In this case, the box is empty and the intent is to put your recyclables in there. And one of the greatest things that I love is that you don't need to sort your recyclables, separate glasses and plastics and whatnot. Just throw it all in there. They do the work. They make it as easy on you as they can. And then you just...
Oh,
What's going on here?
you told me to come up here and you got the green screen set up, cameras rolling.
What is this? It's a fake sponsor? You didn't even spell these ones right. Goodbye? What is that?
You had me come up here because you're doing some minimal effort bit on creatives and selling out. It's kind of lame. You've never had a sponsor, so like you're faking a sponsor. You want to be meta for what? For them, the viewer. You wanna show how smart you are, big brain, how meta you are. Have me come up here, interrupt, and oh boy, you think in layers. You're amazing. For what? Do you think that about yourself, or are you looking for approval? And if so, why? I mean, this is the frustrating part, right? It drives us mad, both of us. You can cognitively acknowledge and rebel against the idea of needing other people's approval because guess what? Everybody's different. Everybody's got different values, and certain people prioritize creativity, other people don't. And you're here just wondering if people will accept you if you put yourself out there and try things, but you're worried about failing. Let's talk about that. Failure, right? You're a perfectionist. And guess what? Right now you're cringing because you're thinking, oh no, someone's probably watching and being like, I see this guy fail a lot. He's not a perfectionist. You're doing it right now. Okay, you have this simulated perception of how other people will react to your words, and it happens like in real time, and you're at war with it because you don't want to be valuing people's opinions unless they've earned it, and you can't turn it off. It's a social anxiety. So you're at war. You got the cognitive side, right, that thinks through things, and you got the emotional side that just doesn't turn off, right? No wonder we don't like being in public. Because as soon as you are, you're just on, and you're thinking, what's that person thinking? What's that person thinking? What's the viewer thinking? I don't know. They're probably looking at the time and thinking, how much is left of this video? This is crazy. I don't want to see this. And I'm sorry, okay? But you need to hear this, okay? You need to stop looking towards other people and trying to have somebody discover you or you know have life
fall together for you, okay? You can cognitively register this and then emotionally play the victim card. Woe is me. What a travesty my life is. And yet you know that you need to be the author of the rest of the story you want to tell, okay? It's no one's responsibility to fix or sort your life. This is on you. This is on us. We're the same person. This isn't some dissociative identity disorder. You need to work on this, and I don't have the answer, but you need to dig deep. And I don't know. At this point, I'm rambling. I mean, you had a script, and I'm winging it, okay? Because it's so long. How am I supposed to remember this? I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be critical. I mean, I'm trying to give positive feedback. I know this is an issue we've been working on, okay? Self-talk and criticism. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm working on this, okay? Trying to be better at the feedback. All right. I'm going to try to get out of my own head and go do something productive in the basement, work out. So if you need me, you know where I am. I'm sorry. I'm just tired, man. I know we both are. And the viewers probably tired of this too. So let's wrap this thing up. Have fun. I know it's not fun. It's important. Okay. Bye. Well, that was awkward. Sorry you had to see that. It's hard to segue out of that one. It's kind of true. I was raised to believe that I was going to grow up to do great things, change the world, and here I am, not doing great things. I'm surviving, I'm existing, I'm occupying space, like not in an empowering way, but like physically. But hey, I made it another year, right? So congratulations to me. Do genuinely thank you, Mom and Dad, for raising me. I'm sorry for the poor return on your investment.